everyone, my name is Maddie, or A Cotton Sock, and you are currently watching The Sims 3 Store World Legacy Challenge. Oh yes, if you don't know who I am, I play primarily The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 on this channel, and this is my long-running series. I can put a playlist in the top right called The Sims 3 Store World Legacy, where basically I show y'all what I've been working on. They're basically my current household at this point, because this is the extent of what I do in The Sims 3 nowadays. After doing my full-scale legacy challenge a long time ago, for basically every single new generation, I added a Sims 3 pack. So I played through them as they came out, which was pretty cool. Or not as they came out, but in the way that they came out. And so I covered basically all of them, explored them pretty fully, and because of that, nowadays I like to do challenge stuff with The Sims 3 and also my tutorial videos, of course. So welcome, what an intro that was. So this is where I play every single Sims 3 store world. This challenge was created by the lovely Florida here on YouTube, and there's always a link to the family tree and the challenge rules in the description box below. Now, in the last episode, we moved to this lovely futuristic house. We're currently playing in Lunar Lakes, which is not one of my favorite worlds. Actually not too fond of this one, but you know what, we're here, we're doing it for the challenge, so that's okay. And this house is actually from The Sims 3 Into the Future, and I renovated it so that we can use it because it fits really well within the aesthetic of this world, and it suits my family. We just moved here, which is great. And they also had little baby Basil in the last episode. His name is Basil because he is a plant sim. I know he's not green. I need to turn him green again. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Let's turn him green because I did roll his genetics, so both of his dads are genetically related to look like him. There's little baby Basil. That's what his skin color is gonna be. It's gonna be like a bright green little boy, and so there he is. Alrighty, now a lot of this challenge thus far has been really grindy stuff. Like, we are going to be cranking out the rest of the requirements for this generation, for this legacy. This is where we currently are in this challenge. We have to master the science skill, reach level 10 of the science career, complete the aspiration, get married as a young adult, get divorced as an adult. After the divorce, you both still live in the same house, use the clone voucher lifetime reward, and engineer a baby. With that said, a lot of this challenge is basically me grinding on this. That sounds really weird out of context, but basically me grinding out the science skill on the science machine over here. So that's a lot of what I'm doing off screen. And then also completing his aspiration, which is to reach level 10 in the science skill, which of course I am currently working on. It will complete as we progress through this, but then also to reach level 10 in either the science, medical, or business, and he's currently working on the science. And then also I'm doing a dual error situation this challenge, so I'm splitting those things across two different Sims. The other one is Celeste, and she just started in the science career. She's a little bit younger than her older brother Dion. If you're wondering how the family tree looks, I know it's terrifying to look at all these Sims. All right, I get it. This was not my doing. This is what happens when a Sim, aka Cassidy, can't get pregnant. So I get her fertility treatment, and then she just massively gets pregnant all over the place. So yeah, that's kind of what happened here. But Celeste is my fave Sim here. She is currently dating her girlfriend Autumn, and Celeste is the younger sister of Dion, who is our primary heir. He is dating Joe. They had a plant sim baby in the last episode. We plucked him right out of the ground, and that's kind of where we're at right now. That's the dynamics in the family. I'm gonna go ahead and grind out the science skill. He is currently level 6. I'm gonna have him sleep in the super sleeper, which is an item from the Sims 3 store that I find that really looks good in this house because it's like styled futuristically just like the rest of this house. So that's nice that, you know, it's not really throwing off my aesthetic that much. Oh, we have a full moon tonight. Why are you consoling her? He wants to invite us him over text. Eric Moscata? Who is that? Eric. Let's complete some of his wishes. Oh, here we go. Here is Eric. So we'll text Eric. How about you, Celeste? She wants us to buy a washing machine, which is so funny. She's like doing all of the responsible parent things. I also have Autumn down here. She is Celeste's girlfriend. She is currently writing a biography about her own father, which is really cute that she got that opportunity to write a story about her own father. And Celeste is really into painting, so she has the artistic trait. She's been doing a lot of painting on her little futuristic easel over here. And it looks like her girlfriend Autumn also is seeming to be interested in painting because, as you can see, she has a want to improve her painting skill, which is really interesting. So yeah, a lot of grindy things going on, a lot of getting skills up and doing things like that. It's pretty much smooth sailing from here on out. It's a lot of playing on speed 3 and then waiting for the sim to get the promotion and so on and so forth. I have a feeling we're gonna complete this challenge within probably the next 2-ish episodes. I hope today to knock out a lot of the skill building stuff. Hopefully we can get that done. I know that somewhere in here we're gonna have to work in an engagement, because Dion and Joe, according to the challenge rules, are supposed to get married as an adult, or get married as a young adult, and then get divorced as an adult because they're too busy, or I guess Dion's too busy with his career. So we will have to work in a little engagement within the next 15 days. An engagement and a wedding, mind you. We need to work in both. So I'll probably throw that off to the end of his life stage. Oh, we have some zombies over here. Nice. Okay, well, I don't have any like plants or anything, so no garden. There's no garden to be messed up, because the zombies love to mess up the garden. Looks like Celeste is bonding with her brother-in-law, which is really cute. And yeah, like I mentioned, gonna be cutting a lot, updating y'all when something interesting happens, so I will see you then. Okay, a couple of updates. I've been playing for, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a couple of days, I think, as the baby has aged up to a toddler. Not much going on there. Honestly, I threw him in this playpen. He already knows how to talk, so I'm working on getting him to learn how to walk next. I've been having Celeste paint with a tab cast in her ear, mostly the handiness and gardening ones, because that's what she'll need in order to get level 10 in the science career. Dion has been working, he's been doing this cycle of using the super sleeper to get rest, going to work, coming home, maybe using the super sleeper again, and then just grinding out the science skill at this machine while having, of course, a tab cast in his ear. What do I look like? We're gonna gain 2 skills at once. Autumn wrote the book about her dad. We had her write a biography about her father. She got an opportunity, which was really cute, so she finished that. I've just been having her write some other books rather, and Joe has been playing the guitar. So literally doing grinding out of these skills. It's a very monotonous part of this challenge, unfortunately, as is a lot of challenges that require you to get level 10 in certain skills. It becomes a little monotonous at some points, which is to be expected. It is a challenge after all, and it's not all gonna be fun and engaging content, but it's kind of what I'm doing. I'm gonna have Basil learn how to walk now. Oh, also I keep getting a notification that there's like 30 Sims waiting to graduate in this town, so perhaps I'll have them next time that message pops up. We'll do a little graduation, because Dion never got one and Celeste never got one, and Autumn I don't think ever got one. Oh my goodness, Dion just got level 10 in the gardening career. Of course it was via tab cast. We're gonna have him now work on his handiness. I have the faster learner trait on him, so he should really be cranking out these skills. Dion became a master of gardening, yay! And of course Autumn is writing her books down here. Does anyone else get into like things like this where it feels like they're just grinding away at skills and chipping away at them? I don't know. It's not a highlight of The Sims 3 for sure, but I feel like the payoff is good when you finally get to the point that your Sims can use said level 10 skill. Yay! Okay, now we are at level 9 of the science skills. We're working our way up. Celeste is now at level 8 of the gardening skill. Joe's doing things over here, so we're making good progress. It might actually not be a couple more episodes. Like, we could potentially move on from this world next episode, question mark. It's possible. It is possible. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever seen more Sims in town waiting to graduate. We have 35 Sims in town waiting to graduate. Yeah, let's just kind of switch up the flow. Oh, he wants to clone a Sim. He wants to clone a Sim. That's something we have to do. I don't know if it's exactly with the clone. It says with the clone voucher. So let me show you all this. Look, it says use the clone voucher lifetime reward. So we're not gonna be cloning with the science machine, it's gonna be with the clone voucher. Interesting. All right, everyone just graduated from high school. It looks like Celeste graduated with honors, Autumn graduated with honors, Joe graduated regularly, and Dion graduated with honors. So Celeste got most artistic. Okay, that makes sense. Autumn got most popular. Joe got class clown. Wow, Dion he graduated valedictorian. It looks like he graduated with highest honor and most likely to take over the world is the badge he got. So I always like to look at those, but back to grinding out skills we go. Little detour to kind of split up our episode here. I needed it though. I was literally, I'm playing speed 3 with my YouTube open and I'm just watching videos as I speed 3 through all of this. A game crash later and several hours, I am now back and Autumn just maxed out her writing skill. Congrats, Autumn. I have also been having her write a lot of books. Like she should have a ton in here that she's written. Yeah, a lot more trashy sports. I had to write 2 sports books because apparently they sell really well, and then romance sells the best. So I think although it does take the longest, you see that how it's 675 pages. So I wonder like what compared to how long it takes to write versus how many royalties you earn, like what is the most cost efficient one? I don't know, but Autumn is now level 10. She's been leveling up her writing career. Dion is so close, y'all, to maxing out his science skill as well. And again, just having him multitask with the multi-tab. I just realized that the name is multi-tab because you can like multitask with it. And then Celeste has just been painting and stuff like that. So pretty standard stuff. The baby ages up to a child in 2 days. He still needs to be potty trained, but it's been super chill because he doesn't need bladder or water or hunger yet. So we've been thriving. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. That is terrible. Why is his face? I never realized his face clips like the baby's face. What the heck? Is that normal? Is that how they're supposed to? Oh my gosh, look at his arm, y'all. What is that? Oh, I don't like that. No, not at all. Not at all. Oh my goodness, Dion just achieved max level of the handiness skill, and I think he's literally, look how close he is, y'all, to maxing out that science skill. It estimates he's gonna finish at 7 p.m, which is in 45 minutes. So I don't know, but there it is. Look, that was the last skill he needed for his job. He's currently level 5. Oh, he wants to get level 8. That should be pretty easy considering he's on a good path currently. And there it is. It was a little bit after 7, but we maxed out the science skill. So the last thing we basically have to do is reach level 10 in any specific career. So what I think I'm gonna do now is we're gonna halt the skill grinding. That was one thing I really wanted to do, and in the next episode we will focus. I think we're literally gonna get Joe and Dion engaged and married all at the same time. I don't know, I don't want to do like a huge wedding considering they're just gonna be getting divorced a little bit later. Oh, also Dion got an extra trait because he has been working so hard at the science machine that he has been grinding out the nerd social influence group. And look at that, we have a full moon. We have a full freaking moon. Oh, and it cut off randomly. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you all in the next episode. I think this was a really interesting, it was a really interesting episode of just me checking in with y'all whenever skill building and all that sort of stuff happened. I'm sorry if it wasn't the most riveting content, but this channel I feel like is kind of a journal for me of showing off how I'm completing challenges, the rate I'm completing challenges, showing that the challenges I complete aren't always glamorous. It's a lot of watching YouTube videos on my other screen and grinding out skills and that sort of thing. So if you ever are in this situation and you get discouraged, I love this game, so I'm always going to tell you to kind of stick through it and see it through. I'm also a person who's very completionist oriented, where I like to complete things that I sign up for. And so in that regard, I think I'm kind of biased when I show this part of playing Sims 3 and completing these challenges that I like to complete for y'all and turn them into videos and whatnot. But if you ever have moments in this in your challenges that y'all play where it's like not always the most fun or it's a lot of grinding, let me know. Anyway, I'll catch you all. Oh, Joe got a promotion too. I'll catch you all in the next one, and peace out.